Hari Om. Welcome to Satsang. We're going to begin tonight's Satsang with Kirtan. Kirtan is actually a shortened phrase for Sankirtan. Kirtan means to glorify. And San is the same root as where we get Sangha or Satsang. It means community or a group of like-minded individuals. So Sankirtan is coming together in a community to praise or sing the name of God. So that's what we're going to do tonight together. We'll start with 3 ohms. Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Rakshamam.
Shivananda, Shivananda, Shivananda,
Shivananda, Shivananda, Shivananda, Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Pahimam.
Shivananda, 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 Rakshamam.
Shivananda, 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 Rakshamam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
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 Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
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 Shri Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Shri Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda.
Jagat Guru Param 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 Guru Satchidananda.
Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda.
Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda 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 Guru Satchidananda.
Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Shri Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Shri Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Shri Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda.
Jagat Guru Param 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 Guru Satchidananda.
Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda.
Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda 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 Guru Satchidananda.
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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya Namah Om, Shivaya Namah Om, Shivaya Namah Om, Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om, Hara 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 Hara
Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo. Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah. Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namo. Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya Namah Om, Shivaya Namah Om, Shivaya Namah Om, Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om, Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om. Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om, Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om. Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Aripara Shakti Palayamam.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Aripara Shakti Palayamam.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam.
Amba Parameshwari Akilandeshwari Aripara Shakti
Parameshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Lalitamba
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Lalitamba
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
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 Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba
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 Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba
Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Lalitamba
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Om, 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 Om.
Om, 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 Om.
Om, 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 Om,
Om Tat Sat Om. Hari Om, Hari
Jai. Gwen, Lee, Kali. Did I get everybody? Okay. And this is Jeremy's first time on stage. Isn't he amazing? I was really surprised. It's really good. Thank you so much. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's Satsang. Satsang means a gathering of seekers of spiritual truth. And this is a live Vimeo streamed event, And it's a pleasure to welcome you here this evening. How many people are here for the first time? Oh, great. That's wonderful. Are you all from Virginia or from where? Maryland, and where else? Delaware? South Carolina. Yay. Welcome, everyone. Wonderful. Okay. So now we'll continue the evening. If you please stand and join in the prayers for world peace that are on your yellow sheet there that you got at the door. Auspiciousness be unto all. Perfect peace be unto all. Fullness be unto all. Prosperity be unto all. Happiness be unto all. Perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You may be seated. So we're going to have a wonderful evening. First, we will watch a video of Sri Gurudev, and then one of our best, very brightest star speakers, Swami Vidyananda, will speak to us. And then after that, we will have some announcements and an Arati. So right now, we will watch a video. Our Gurudev was speaking August 18, 2001 on Pranayama. What is Pranayama? What does it do? And overcoming powerlessness. So please enjoy this wonderful video.
Can pranayama really help one's health, physical and mental? First of all, it will help him to live. Live a full life. What we are living is not a complete full life. We are living 1/7 of the life. With pranayama, you inhale 7 times more air. That means 7 times more of oxygen. Not only that, 7 times more of vitality. The oxygen goes up to the lungs, but the vital force goes all over the body. Imagine, you are 7 times more energetic. Means you will never say, oh, I am tired. See? That's the advantage of pranayama. Breathe Deep breathly. Breathe deeply. And breath is life. Breath is life. So pranayama builds up your energy, your vitality. And that vitality, the vital energy, can correct any problem in the body. Even medicines, for example, they don't really treat the sickness by themselves. They increase the vitality, and the vitality cures the problem. So instead of getting medicated vitality, you get natural vitality. Pranayama. And another advantage is vitality for the body. What about the mind? It calms the mind. It calms the mind. When you are disturbed, agitated, anxious, or any problem in the mind, simply take a few slow, deep breathing. Slow, deep breathing. You can see how it calms you. The best remedy for calming down. So it takes care of the physical and mental. In between the vital. Because the bodies are divided into 7 bodies. 5 bodies. Pancha kosha. Our body is not just one body. It's 5 bodies put together. Like an undershirt, an overshirt, and a shirt, and a coat, and an overcoat. The overcoat is called physical. Huge. That's what you see. Physical body. The next is vital body. Breath body. The third is the mental body. Mind body. The fourth is intellectual body. The fifth is blissful body. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. These are the 5 koshas. In this, you live. You don't clean only your overcoat. You start cleaning from your undercoat. Everything should be kept clean, nice and neat and tidy. And there's no better remedy than pranayama. Another benefit, proven benefit. If ever you want to get rid of any undesirable the habit, for example, smoking. I've seen people trying to stop it for a month or 2 and then pick up. After a year, they pick up again. Because the reason is they smoked and the nicotine has got into the body. Your every cell got the nicotine of your smoke. So even if you don't want to smoke anymore, the nicotine already that is in wants more nicotine. So until the nicotine in the body is eliminated completely, you will have the craving. It's very difficult to stop it unless you are a super will-powered person. If you are really that will-powered, 1 minute, I don't want it. No, you won't. But how many people have that willpower? So they have to eliminate all the nicotine from the body. And pranayama is the best remedy. We have tried it with many drug addicts. With plain pranayama, all the drugs have gone out of the body got cleansed, and they didn't want it anymore. So it's the best cleanser of the body. Takes out, burns out all the dirt from the body. It really burns out. So we better breathe. I know you are all breathing, but not enough. It's proved well in Ramayana. Rama with physical body couldn't cross the ocean without building a bridge. But Hanuman simply crossed over without even a bridge. Why? Because Hanuman is called Vayuputra. Vayuputra means the son of air. All vital energy. You can say that in a monkey. Lot of vital energy. Where do they get that? Vayuputra. So you better breathe deeply. How can I overcome a feeling of being powerlessness to change my life? Put some power. The same answer to this question also. Powerlessness. Why do you have that weak body and mind? Powerless. Because there's no vitality in it. Pranayama again pranayama. And you can add one more. The faith in God. God, as Dr. Krishna Swami said, God is a higher energy. It's an infinite energy. Even though we see God in different names and forms, in essence, God has no name, no form. Is the billion voltage electricity. Even billion is limited. Trillion. Where is that electricity? You know where the electricity is? Where is it? Huh? Can anybody say? Huh? Electricity is everywhere. There's no place without electricity. Current. Huh? But it has no form. Just energy. Shakti. That's what you call Shakti. But to use it, how do you do it? Even though electricity is everywhere, everything is moved by the same electricity. But how do you use it? You have to gather it. That's why electric stations, where you gather the electricity, big reservoirs, And then from there, you get into your home by wires, electric wires. But the same electricity comes into your home, what will happen? You'll be completely burnt out. The same voltage comes. So what do? You step down by transformer. Even our normal high voltage, thousands of voltage, is stepped down by transformers and comes into your house as 110 voltage. Stepping down. It's only that you can use it. You cannot use the main energy itself. If you put main energy, all the gadgets will get burnt. So the infinite God is a cosmic energy, Shakti, vitality, power, current, electricity, whatever you call. You have to gather it in certain places. That's where the temple, synagogue, churches come. You gather it there. And then you go there, take a little connection. You get a little in a current. If you say, no, I'm not satisfied with the little current, I want the whole current, you'll be ash. That's why even God couldn't do anything without his Son, Christ. He came himself as the Christ. Step down transformer. Yeah. Christ is a step down transformer. And still step down is the Pope and others. That's what. So, contact, communicate with that power, original power. Get more. And that power, when they gather, they create a beautiful sound. Om. If you go near transformer, you will hear a humming sound. Om is what we say. The real sound is hum. Humming sound. So that's God's sound. Hum. How do you want to connect yourself with that God sound? With the help of another sound. That's where you get mantra initiation. With your sound, you keep on repeating it, you develop certain sound energy in your body. And that sound energy is able to communicate with the higher sound, God. So it's all connected with power. Shakti. Sarvam Shaktimayam Jagat. That means the entire universe is nothing but a power source. And that power source, the hum, expresses itself as hum. And that hum solidifies itself into atoms. And that atoms form into bodies. All our bodies are nothing but a combination of atoms, right? If tomorrow they invent a machine, put all our bodies into one machine and crumble it, it will all become atoms. Atomizing body. In that respect, we are all one and the same, even though we look differently. We are all the products of atoms. The Bible calls it atoms. Little soft, huh? They didn't want to say atom, so Adam. That's what. Huh? So with the sound, you can connect with the other sound. It's a sound practice. Yeah. Yeah, using the sound is a sound practice. Okay? So get power, enough power by your sound. Because you are connecting yourself with the higher power. All by yourself, you have little power. If you link yourself with the higher power, you get tremendous power. Tremendous. So learn to connect yourself to the source.
Jai. So we've known scripturally that for thousands of years that the sound repeating humming or any humming is very powerful, very healing to the brain. And now science says the same thing, that it wakes up the vagus nerve, or it stimulates and heals the body. So any sound, I know a lot of people that like to hum all day long, and it's very, very healing, actually. Swami Bhaktananda, she's always humming. Very smart. She's 85, and she looks like she's like 35. So, okay. All right, next, we're going to have Swami Vidyananda ji speak to us on emotional resilience in times of trouble. Swami Vidyananda became a Swami in 1983, and she served as the director of the Montreal IYI for several years in Canada, teaching classes in both English and French. Vidyanandaji has taught and trained yoga teachers throughout the US, Canada, Australia, Europe, and India. For over a decade, she traveled with our Gurudev, serving as his translator into French in Zinal, Switzerland, and other venues. Swami Vidyananda co-developed and continues to teach the Integral Yoga Stress Management Teacher Training. She founded the Integral Yoga Teachers Association and serves on the Integral Yoga Teachers Council. And I believe she's a member of the Spiritual Life Board. Please welcome her.
I believe they're sitting right here. They'll give me a mic eventually. Nice to see your beautiful faces. there's my voice. Yay. Sound. So, if you know the Omkaram chant, let's start with the Omkaram chant. You can join me. Omkaram bindu samyuktam nityam dhyayanti yoginaha kamadam mokshadam chaiva Omkaraya namo namaha Omkaraya namo namaha Om united with the source on which the yogis ever dwell, grants desires and liberation, salutations to the Omkaram. Hari Om Tat Sat. Microphone acrobatics there. So, all of yoga and all of emotional resilience is based on this fundamental truth that you are spirit wearing a body and mind. You are pure spirit wearing a body and mind. At the beginning of the Yoga Sutras, they say, yoga is the control of the waves of thought in the mind. And when you do that, you know your true nature. And your true nature in that tradition is pure spirit. As pure spirit, nothing can upset you, nothing can kill you, nothing can distress you, and whatever you want out there will never make you permanently happy, but whatever it is you're looking for in anything you're striving for, you already have it right now as your true nature. Now, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. But that is the fundamental understanding on which all of yoga is based. All of yoga is based on that. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, as you were hearing at lunch, takes Arjuna in the middle of the battlefield, and Arjuna says, I don't want to fight in this war because these are my cousins. It's a battle between cousins for the ruling of the land, which rightfully is on the side of Arjuna. And Krishna says to Arjuna, you can't kill any of these people. Before the bodies came into existence, they already were, and they will never cease to be. They will never cease to be, because they are spirit. And so are you. And in that spiritual dimension, we are one. We are one. So when we chant the Omkaram, it's saying, Omkara is that hum that Swami Satchidananda was speaking about in the video. And it's the same principle as in the Gospel of St. John. In the beginning, there was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And out of that came everything. So that word, that hum, that cosmic fundamental vibration, which you might say is the fundamental principle before even energy comes into existence, before the manifestation of energy, that's what we're all built out of. And so is this microphone and my glasses and the water. Everything in the universe exists out of that. And if we want to be resilient in the face of anything that life can bring us, anything whatsoever. We want to be in touch with that as our true nature, as our true nature. Now, it's one thing to know it intellectually, but am I feeling it right now? If something scary were to jump out at me as I walk out to my car, will I become all frightened? Probably so. Right? It's a different thing to know it intellectually than it is to have that experience. And what yoga is asking us to do is to do the practices of yoga. And when I say yoga, I mean, I'm talking about this particular form of the universal system of wisdom. It is reflected in all the great wisdom traditions in the world in different names and forms, different approaches to the same fundamental truth, the same fundamental connection to our source. That's what we're always looking for. So it's not that we have to do something, because that's who we are. What we need to do is just to undo everything that's getting in the way. Really, that's what we're trying to do, is to let go of all the obstructions. Isn't that nice? You don't have to get anything. You don't really have to do anything. Yoga is a process of deeply letting go. And all of the practices that we do are assistance, you might say, to letting go. Assistance to letting go. So, Swami, true confession, I was a substitute speaker this week. Someone else was scheduled to speak, and then there was some confusion, and they weren't able to come. And when I was asked to speak, I said yes. And then I found out that Ami was teaching about somatics for stress, which is one of my deepest passions in life. My sister and I both love this topic, so it was like, yes. And so I called Ami and said, hey, I want to talk about thus and thus. Is that okay? And she said, yes, that's fine. So I'm doing this with the blessings of Ami. Swami Satchidananda spoke at length about pranayama. And in yoga-based stress management, Ami spoke about the stress cycle. And there are a lot of different versions of the stress cycle. When I teach, I'm usually looking at 2 or 3 different ones that are out there and sort of yoga-sizing them, much as Ami has done with her vision of the stress cycle. But Swami Satchidananda talked about the bodies, the koshas, and he said we have a physical body, an energy body that comes with the breath, an emotional, which he called the mental body, intellectual body, and the bliss body. And in one vision of the stress cycle, you are at peace, you are in harmony with nature, and then a stressor happens. It might be a tiger jumps out in the forest. It might be your boss comes in and gives you an unrealistic deadline. And a certain process occurs where you get activated for fight or flight. The first thing that's happened is you will have an emotional response. You'll feel fear or anger or some variation on the theme. That activates the breath. And so the intellect, first of all, perceives danger. Back up. The stressor happens, the intellect perceives danger. The Vijnanamaya kosha says, uh-oh, I'm in danger now. This is beyond my ability to control. And this built-in mechanism happens where you'll feel emotions. That's the Manomaya kosha. Your breath changes. When you're stressed, you breathe up here. You breathe with the muscles up here. That is to mobilize you for fight or flight. If you were to run away from a tiger, could you be doing deep 3-part breathing? No, you could not. That would slow you down to be doing deep yogic breathing. You want to be breathing with these muscles up here, breathing rapidly and strongly, and that mobilizes you to run away from danger. But if you're in a state of chronic stress, that is going to keep you from relaxing and calming down. That's actually going to siphon your energy off in the long run. It's designed to run away from danger. Now, if your boss comes into the office and gives you a deadline, you're supposed to in nature, you would either fight with the tiger or run away from the tiger, right? Fight or flee or freeze. Well, if your boss comes in and gives you a deadline, can you punch your boss out? Fight with the... not if you want to keep your job. Can you throw up your arms and scream and run out of the room? Not if you want to keep that job, right? So what do? We tamp down the natural expression of fight or flight that gets us away from the danger. You have to do something with that energy to get back to the state of calm. In nature, as soon as you're safe, an animal will go off in the bush and shake for about a minute, and then it walks off as if nothing happened, right? They discharge all that energy that was built up, and then they're back to normal. And humans are designed to rest and then go back to normal. So some way we need to discharge that energy if we're going to get back to normal. If we don't, we just keep spinning in the stress cycle. So that's a very short description of what happens through the koshas that Gurudev was speaking about. It goes through the mind, the intellect, the mind, the energy, and the physical body. And what does yoga do? It goes in exactly the opposite direction. It picks up our resilience from the body and works backwards through all the koshas back to the mind. And that's because it's easier to get a hold of the body than it is to get a hold of the intellect. If I'm very angry and I say, I'm just not going to be angry. Yeah, can you do that? Say, I'm not going to be angry, and then you're not. Yeah, my hat's off to you if you can do that, but I know after all my years of yoga practice, not quite there yet. But what I can say is, okay, I'm going to stretch the body. I'm going to do 5 rounds of sun worship fast, and then I'm going to do another 5 slow. Then I'm going to walk around the block, and then I'm going to breathe deeply. And then I'm going to hum. And then I'll think about this problem. Right? I will calm myself down enough by going through those different phases to where the mind can think in a neutral way and get creative solutions to whatever problem we're faced with, whatever the solution might be. Does that make sense? So that is the genius of yoga. The genius of yoga is you have the stress response gets activated at all these different levels. Yoga has practices to deactivate stress systematically at every level. So the poses deactivate stress at the level of the physical body. The physical poses can energize the body if you're low on energy, and it can calm the body down. Backward bending, for example, stimulates the sympathetic nervous system. So if you're depressed, if you're frozen in stress, you can get activated. If you bend forward, do forward bending, that activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest, rest and repair. Now, in a normal Hatha Yoga class, Integral Yoga Hatha class, you do both of those. You do warm-ups, then backward bend, forward bend, then inversion, then twist. And inversions are also very, they tend to be very parasympathetic, that is to say stress reducing. Some body of research says when you do the shoulder stand that the stress response will go down rapidly and stay down for a long time afterwards. Interesting, and nobody knows quite why. right? So that's built into your Hatha Yoga class. And you do it in an order where first you do things that kind of amp you up, and then you do things that calm you down. So you're neither too energized nor too chill, right? Because you have to have energy, but you want it to be calm and centered energy. So you can do that in just a few minutes. It doesn't have to take an hour and a half. You don't have to change your clothes. You don't have to get down on the floor. So why don't we do just a couple of minutes of Hatha Yoga that will show you how to do this on the fly when you're dressed for work. So you're going to take your suit coat off, right? Because suit coat can be a little bit, maybe you'd loosen your tie, maybe loosen your belt if you're dressed like that. So the first thing you want to do is just warm up the body. So why don't we just stretch up and stretch any old way that feels good to you, just being conscious of moving your body around and feeling how you feel. That's the somatic way, right? Can I make this feel good for me? Can I make this stretch feel good for me? I don't care what anyone else is doing. It's for me that I'm doing this, for what my body needs right now. All right, now we want to do the lower body. So 1 foot at a time, or both feet, excuse me, but this is real good for your thigh muscles also. Very good for pumping venous blood back up to the heart. And then you can do windshield wipers, you can do American, you can do European, whatever kind you want. And then just sit and see how that feels. You might want to sigh out loud. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Then let's do a backward bend. I'm a big fan of cat-cow. Cat-cow is a warm-up, and it's also a back bend and a forward bend. So cat-cow is when you move your spine forward and backward like this. Chest forward, head back, chest back, head forward, right? Round and arch the back. You can move your arms any way you want. You can row a boat. You can do like scarecrow. You can just have your hands on your hips, any way that works for you. You can pretend you're holding a beach ball and throw the beach ball across the room. Lots of different ways you can do this. So you do that a few times. That's also pumping cerebral spinal fluid from the coccyx up through the brain to wake the brain up and circulate the cerebral spinal fluid. Then sit and take a nice deep breath. And then just take a hold of the back of your chair any way you want. The seat, the back, anywhere you want. And lean forward and hold on and just let your body weight bring you forward. Your head is back. And that's like a cobra, back bend. Breathe deep. Do not go even a second beyond your limit. Come out, come back in, whatever you need to do. And then sit up straight. And then we'll do a forward bend or a forward bend and inversion. And that's just, you can lean out over your legs like this, keep your back long and flat. And then if that feels comfortable, you can walk one hand down toward the floor, stopping wherever feels comfortable for you, and then resting your head down. So if you lean all the way forward and your head is down, your head can be below your heart in an inversion. Then whenever you want, come back up. If that feels good, stay there for a moment. But you come up, you're the boss. You're the boss of how this feels for you. And then just twist around to the right in your chair, pulling on the back of the seat to pull you around. And twist around to the left. And then sit back nice and straight. Nice deep breath, sigh it out. Another. And see how you're feeling. And then we're going to do a little bit of chair relaxation. So get comfy in your chair. If you want to have your low back supported against the chair, that's fine. If you're comfortable sitting free from the back of the chair, that's fine too. So just feel like the top of your head is relaxing. And if you want, you can have an image. You might be thinking you like to sit in a shower and have the shower run over you. If you don't want to, then feel like, you have a toothpaste tube inside you, and the toothpaste is gradually flowing down and out through your feet as we go through so anything, I say these things because it doesn't matter what you imagine, but if you want to connect the relaxation with some inner image for the fun of it, that can amplify the effect. So sitting comfortably, relax your forehead and your eyes, right eye, left eye, temples. Feel like beautiful blue currents of energy are floating down through the brain, relaxing the brain, down through the brain stem, the nose, mouth, cheeks, ears, chin, down through the neck and the shoulders, down the arms. Feel like tension is floating out of your arms, down, down, out through your fingers and into the earth where it is compost. Any tension in you just becomes compost. And then starting in the neck, down through the chest, right lung, left lung, middle of the chest, muscles, down through the abdomen, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, and then feel tension floating down your back, down, down through the low back, buttocks, hips, and out into the earth, where it's used by nature for the good of all. Feel any tension floating down out of your legs, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and soles of the feet into the earth itself. And then become aware of your breath. See if you can relax the breath at the level of the throat. See if you're tightening your breath, your muscles around the breath in the throat. That's just something to notice. It's okay if it's tight. You can give it permission to be there, or you can give it permission to let go. And then feel the breath at the level of the collarbones and right under the collarbones and into your armpits. Let that whole area just sink down and let go on an out breath. And then come down to your heart. Feel your heart. See if there's any tightness around your heart. Let go of the tightness around your heart. Feel the chest bone rising and falling on the wave of the breath. Let your tummy be soft. Relaxing down, down through the legs. On each out-breath. Now just do a little experiment. After a relaxed out breath, just continue to breathe out as long as you comfortably can. So you breathe out naturally, little pause maybe, and then keep breathing out calmly, smoothly, just as long as it feels comfortable for you. And then let go and let the breath come back in. Breathe out. And at the end of a relaxed exhalation, keep breathing out as long as you comfortably can. And then brief pause and let the air come back in naturally. Do that a couple more times if that's comfortable for you. If it's not comfortable, just stop. You don't have to have your eyes closed either. You can have them slightly open and down. And then we're going to hum. And I want you to please hum in any way that feels comfortable for you. Nice, long held hum. Try a high hum, a middle hum, a low hum, a so hum, any kind of hum that feels right to you. Don't pay attention to other people's hum, except for the fun of it. So hum a few times, and each time you hum at a different level, you'll feel it vibrating the body differently. The high hum will vibrate your head, the mid hum will vibrate your chest, the low hum will vibrate your abdomen. Please begin. If you want, you can gently rock the torso with the hum, just in a way that feels soothing to you. Hari Om Tat Sat. Just noticing how you feel. Whatever you're feeling, it's all right. It all has permission to be there. It all has permission to be there. And gently opening your eyes and bringing your awareness back to the room. That's an integral yoga hatha class in 10 minutes in a chair. It can be done in 5 minutes. It can be done in 3 minutes. And what you're doing is you're working backwards through the koshas to calm every step of the stress cycle to get yourself back to peace. And that's what you do when you can't punch your boss or scream and run out of the room. You politely go to the bathroom for 5 minutes, shut the door, do a little bathroom yoga. So the stretching calms the physical body and energizes the physical body. The relaxation is designed to work through all the koshas. You tense and release the body. In this case, we just release the body mentally. Then we sent the breath back down through the body, and that's a type of somatic pranayama, where the breathing is grounded in sensation of letting go of the tension in the physical body. And if the body doesn't want to let go of tension, that's okay, right? It's only trying to hold on to tension for one reason: to keep you safe. That's what it knows how to do to keep you safe. Hold on to tension. The tension is the tension of the stress response. And that is designed entirely to keep you safe. And then from there, we went into humming, as Swami Satchidananda said. And that's a grounded meditation technique where you use the hum to feel yourself vibrating the tension out of different parts of the body. Now, when I say tension, I'm talking about the sympathetic nervous response to stress, right? Being all amped up to fight or run away. And if you hum high, medium, and low, you are chanting Om in its most universal form. Amen, Amin, Shalom. Those are all a form of humming. They all have that sound in some way, shape, or form. And that's because that universal sound is an anti-stressor. And it reconnects us to source, as Swami Satchidananda was saying in the video. Just humming is using sound to retune yourself to the source of the energy within you. So I sit for formal meditation every morning, and when my mind is really active, if I'm sitting alone at home, I will very often hum out loud, because that'll calm me down. And my mind will run around, doesn't matter. I just sit there and hum and hum and hum. And after 5 or 10 minutes of it, I go, oh, I don't have to think, do I? This is my time when I have permission to just relax all that stinking thinking and enjoy peace. And then I can pick up my meditation technique from whatever the meditation technique is that you're used to using or cultivating. Prayer, listening. There are lots of different grounded meditation techniques in integral yoga. Just staring at a candle, staring at a flower, staring at a picture of something uplifting, the divinity. And those are all ways of using the senses to ground you in the present moment. And in the present moment, it's pretty clear what you need to do now, usually. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was supposed to go to town to do something that would have kept me out late. And I woke up, and in my morning meditation, I was worried about my car. Now you'd say, gosh, after all those years of daily meditation, that's not bad, it's good. God was saying to me, you know, you've had that weird sound in your car. You don't want to be driving home after dark on these country roads when you don't know that your car is 100%. That's not bad. When that's what comes up in meditation. Don't hate your mind for telling you things you should be paying attention to in meditation. You just need to reflect. What is this that the universe is telling me that I've been too busy to pay attention to? I made plans based on not good input. And now, you know, before I used to get upset. Oh, I'm supposed to be in peace. No. Meditation is a multi-purpose tool. And one of the purposes is to cough up material from your subconscious mind that needs to be dealt with. That's not bad, it's good. Swami Satchidananda says two things. One is he says, as soon as you notice that your mind has wandered, you just succeeded at meditation. Yeah, as soon as you notice that your mind has wandered, you just succeeded at meditation. What the heck does that mean? It means you woke up. That you're no longer identified with the stinking thinking. You woke up and now you're just present in the present moment. So give it all permission to be there. That's the grounded way of, the somatic way of using your meditation. Dear friends, I wish you the very best. I'm so happy you're here studying with our beautiful Ami and those of you here just enjoying the ashram. It's so great to see your faces. And I wish and pray that you all may be grounded in the peace of who you are. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Thank you, Swami Vidyananda ji. That was very inspiring and informative. And we're going to do all those things, right? But what do you do if you accidentally saw something in the news and the mind wants to talk about it? All of the above. All of the above. Go back to prep. Mm-hmm. That's right. Absolutely. Okay. So, for a couple of announcements before the Arati. Next Saturday, Reverend Kumari Desachi will be the speaker at Satsang. She will speak to us on the Jewish high holidays and other holidays that are coming up soon. Also, Vimeo events and satsangs are available at vimeo.com/yogaville. You can watch this from home. And if you can't do it on a Saturday night, you can wake up Sunday morning and it will be there, or the next day. And also tomorrow morning, every Sunday morning, and every morning there is a puja, worship service in Chidambaram Temple at 8 a.m. So if you can, tomorrow morning, come to the temple to be in the puja worship service. Okay. And now we will have an Arati. An Arati is an offering of light. The offering of light will be accompanied by the Jyoti chant, which describes the way this divine light expresses itself in the world. A small candlelight symbolizing the divine light within each of us is offered to a larger light on stage, which represents the divine cosmic light. Then finally, the little light will be offered to you and our Vimeo streamers. You may extend your hands and draw the light toward you if you wish. You're welcome to stand for the Arati and join in the Jyoti chant, which is in the back of the yellow sheet. Om Jyoti 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 Swayam Jyoti 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 Param Jyoti 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 Harur Jyoti 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 Shivam Vama Jyoti Soma Jyoti Vana Jyoti Jnana Jyoti Maha Jyoti Yoga Jyoti Vata Jyoti Nada Jyoti Ema Jyoti Vyoma Jyoti Eru Jyoti Viru Jyoti Eka Jyoti Eka Jyoti Eka Jyoti Jyoti Hey. Light, O light of self-effulgence, light, O light of absoluteness, light, O light of gracefulness, light, O light of auspiciousness, light of Shiva, light of moon, light divine, light of wisdom, light of heaven, light of yoga, light of wind, light of sound, light, delight, light of water, rising light, vital light, the only light, give us light, O light of light. You may be seated. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead us from unreal to real. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavatitamasttu Ma Vidvishad Vahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May God protect us, grant us wisdom's fruit. May we gain energy to know the truth. May our intellects grow clear and bright. May we cherish no ill feeling toward anyone. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. May the light of truth overcome all darkness. Jai Sri Sadguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening for Satsang. Have a beautiful weekend. Stay blessed always. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And if you could help us by putting the chairs away there in the far right hand corner of the room.